Hi there. Welcome back to Sunnyside Journals. This is the What's on My Desk Part 2 today. It's actually, in reality, it's Part 3, but I don't know why. For whatever reason, my phone wasn't recording. I don't know why. So, the original of Part 2 got scuppered. So, all you missed actually was I used a soft pencil eraser and I erased the pencil lines that I drew on this envelope that I addressed in part 1. I'll put part 1 down below. If you haven't seen part 1, go watch it first. And then, although this was tea-dyed, this little envelope, I didn't think it looked kind of grungy enough. So I used I've got this little stencil here, and I used it to make it a little bit grimier so it looks a little bit older. And then I decided, although it's not a very old stamp, given the age of the book, this book is from 1897, and I'm imagining that it's actually from 1843. I'm taking a little artistic license here. So this is actually from 1967, but it's so charming. Hold on, let me get It's so cute. Look at those children singing Christmas carols. So I'm going to take a liberty and use that stamp on it. Some people like to take the paper off the back of old stamps. I actually like the paper on it. I think it adds to the charm. And so I usually ink around it and I leave the paper right on it. Everything about a junk journal is artistic license, right? And so if I want to, I can leave the paper on a 1967 stamp that's supposedly going in a letter from the 1840s. Right? We use our imagination. Why is my glue really acting up today? Come on, you. Behave yourself. So let's put this little stamp on Mrs. Cratchit's letter here. There we go. And spread that around a bit so it doesn't squidge out the sides onto our nice little freshly mucked up envelope. Let's see here. There, that looks cute. All right, now, although it's got a little bit of the cancellation on it, it needs more. Where'd it go? There we go. I only have this one that looks like a cancel. Oh, there's my phone. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. It was Carnival Cruise Line. They want me to go on a cruise. Well, if they want to give it to me free, I'll go on a cruise. Anyhow, this is the only cancellation stamp postage that I have. For anyone who's got this one, because it's very common, I got this one at Michael's. If you don't like that, I think it says Louise Gauguin. If you don't like that, get out your X-Acto blade, because I didn't like it, and I just simply cut it off. And then I just have these. So that works. Now I want to just see, I don't want to use fresh ink. I want it to be pale. So I'm going to see what it would look like if I use my distress ink. Yeah, that's better. That's what I want. All right, let's put some paper underneath you. Robert Cratchit, Mrs. Robert Cratchit. You know what? It's kind of fitting. If it was coming from Canada and these postage stamps are French, it's quite apropos. We are bilingual over here. Not all of us, but certainly many of us are. And some of us certainly try. I do pretty well reading French. I don't do very well anymore speaking it. Alrighty. Yeah, I'm okay with that. All right. Here, let me bring this up so you can see. That looks fine to me. So eventually I'm going to figure out what I want to put some kind of... I'm going to make it into a journaling spot. So I'll probably just put some lined paper that I'll grunge up a bit more and fold it and put it in there so that the new owner can write their own letter to Mrs. Cratchit. Hold on. Let's use a rusty paper clip. Oh, Crow, I'm crashing around back here. If you could see me. All right, rusty paper clip. Some people seal their rusty paper clips. I did a Google search, several, and you know what? A little bit of rust won't hurt you. So I don't seal mine anymore. So fair warning, if you're getting one of mine. Some of my older ones I sealed because I thought, oh, I have to seal these, they're rusty. No, you don't, actually. You don't have to seal them. All right, there we go. We'll put Mrs. Cratchit's letter over here. Beautiful. All right. I think signature 1 is ready. I'm going to work on signature 2 this evening, but in the meantime, we've got a thrift haul to do. So let's start going through it, because that was what I did in the first part of my first try of doing part 2, if that makes sense. So I'm going to have to look around my desk area here and figure out what was in my thrift haul. The first thing that was in my thrift haul was this cute little stationery set with little kittens. And I'm not usually a pink kind of person, but I rather like this. And it looks kind of Victorian, because the Victorians loved pink. So I got this. It was 50 cents, I believe. Now, I got these. I love these. They're photo corners from, I think that, this is either Dollarama's scrapbook collection or Dollar Tree's, and I can't remember. Anyhow, I got mine at my thrift store, 29 cents. And I like them because they actually look quite pretty. Can you see? There's a bit of a embossing detail in the foil. So I'm looking forward to using those. And I got 2 completely unopened. Oh, Dollarama. Okay. 29 cents I paid. Let's see what else. Oh, I found a paperback children's edition of A Christmas Carol. I want to fussy cut some word snippets out of it, and they're nice big print. So I'm going to do that tonight. I'm going to get myself a Christmas movie going, and I'm going to enjoy fussy cutting some word snippets for finishing up this Christmas journal and then putting them aside for next year, for Christmas journals for next year. I opened the packet in the failed version of part 2. This is 40 envelopes. I got them for 25 cents. It was unopened. It was brand new. And it's got the nice blue interior. So I'm going to tea dye these tomorrow. So that was 25 cents. All these prices that I'm quoting are, I got a senior's discount on top of it. So thumbs up for being an old girl. Ho ho! What else did I get? Oh, Nancy, I was thinking of you because you gave me some wise advice this morning. Make sure the string on my marbles bag is tight so I don't lose my marbles. And look at these little pouches I found. They're cute. I think ladies use these for like little gifties for at showers or weddings or that. But I like to sometimes include a little bag in when my journals go to their new home. And I have been using up these old empty tea bags. You can get them at the dollar store. And originally I got them because I thought they'd be handy for camping. I had read somewhere that you could make steeped coffee using tea bags. And you can buy these at Dollarama. But it was terrible coffee. So I figured that makes them qualify as secondhand, because although I bought them brand new, I didn't buy them to use in journals. I bought them hoping that I was going to be able to make half decent coffee when I'm camping. And I have to use my French press, which is okay. It just takes a little longer and a little fussier than I want. But French press coffee, that's delicious, right? We're entitled to that. Anyhow, so I thought these will be cute to use when I run out of my tea bags. So those were $1 each, and then I got my senior's discount. I'm losing my light quickly here. My window is up there, and it's very quickly becoming overcast. I got a whole packet of these really cool old-fashioned price tags. So 50 cents. That's really great. I love these. I love red and yellow together, so those make me happy. I got 3 brooches that I thought would be pretty for holding ribbons around the outsides of journals. I'm not finished. If any of you who've watched previous videos of mine, I'm not finished in Felicia yet. She's sitting in a basket. She's stopped right at the part where we stopped. So hopefully in January we'll get back to In Felicia. But look how cute this is. Wouldn't that look pretty? Hold on, let me make sure it's in. There we go. It's Petty Point. Isn't that pretty? It's a brooch, and it's also a it can also be a pendant. Anyhow, I just thought that would look really pretty, you know, a big bow on the outside of In Felicia and that holding it. And this, my mother has a brooch very similar to this, except instead of that stone, hers is a turquoise. But I thought that looked very almost medieval, and I've got some cool medieval books. Maybe it's time to do a medieval kind of book. This one's kind of cute. I could see this one maybe on an Edith Holden book. It is, hold on, let's get this. Come on. There we go. A little hummingbird. And it looks like it's pewter. And it's just one of these little stick pin ones. So those were cute. I think these were $1 each, and then I got a discount. So that's good. I'll use those. I got some at my ladies' hospital auxiliary store. They had, first of all, they had this belt buckle. There was no price tag on it, so she let me have it for 10 cents. And then she had some of these toggly kind of buttons, wooden. This one's plastic, but it looks like a horn button. And these two actually are wood. I loved, oh, here we are. Sorry, I'm right off camera. I had fun making that closure for Wonder with, if you recall, I used cords and beads, and then I used one of these wooden toggles to hold it into place. And that was fun. And so now I get to do it again. So I'm very happy that I found those. 50 cents, and then my discount on top of that. So it was whatever under 50 cents. I'm trying to think of what else. There wasn't much else. I got this. I'm really happy with this big book, and I paid 25 cents for it. And it's a book of gift wrapping paper in patterns that were designed by William Morris. So there is a biography on him in the front here. And then when you get to the back, look at this. And apparently these are folded 4 times. You can see here, yeah, they're folded 4 times. I thought these would make magnificent end papers. Look how gorgeous. I love this one. There's only one sheet of this. Somebody already used it. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. 4 sheets of that. 4 sheets of this one. Make beautiful end papers. I love this one. If I didn't already have my end papers chosen for Bless Us Everyone, I would have put that inside here. But I already have plans and I'm very excited about my end papers. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? The blues and the browns. I love it. Obviously, I lost out on some. Whoever had the book used a few, but they left me enough, and for 25 cents, that's money well spent. I'm a happy girl. So that's it. That's it for my thrift haul. And that's it for Mrs. Cratchit's mail for now. Here we go. I think we did well on that. I think that looks charming. And so I'm going to get back to work. I think I'm going to get started on signature number 2 here and start making this ready to go in the book. Thanks for visiting. Thanks for stopping by and watching, and I hope you're all having a good day. I certainly have had a nice day. Spent the morning with my mom and had lunch with my dog, and now I'm going to put all this stuff away and get to work. We'll talk soon, everyone. Bye.